How many times have I told you I love you?
A lot.
Okay, so if a person knows that it's like Shaq is ain't other than that, first person to say that, get out. Like, are you what? Like, you pretend you love her. What I do love her. I love her as a daughter. I love her as a beautiful black woman making it. But obviously you don't mess with Angel Reese. You don't know me. Get out. So if you're gonna be in a relationship with a person, no. And stop thinking we're stupid, even though some of them are stupid.
You let women go through your phone?
From Las Vegas, Nevada.
Has a woman ever gone through your phone?
Of course.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That shit live.
It's called other phone. That's what it goes. You figure out what you call the other phone is that you can go through, but you're not.
I'm scared of men like you.
You shouldn't.
I am. I don't want a man ever having 40 cars and 40 phones.
I don't have 40 phones. I just said that to see your response. See?
It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City
Listen,
Chiefs.
you told me you walked in here and told me you had a boyfriend for me, so.
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Where? Okay.
Christian, come on out here. Where you at for Christian? Everybody's like, why is this going to be Christian? My shit be, come on out here, Christian.
And they'll send a slot in motion left.
Okay, come out here for all the other women. Come out here, Christian, prepare yourself. They want to see you. Wait, are you single, Christian?
Yeah, he's single.
Wait, hold on. Let him speak for himself. Won't want to get him in trouble.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners.
Hold on, get Christian in the camera. Christian, you single?
He always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Christian, hold on. Christian, are you single? That's the thing on the table. He ain't single.
Damn!
Oh my God. You need to be realistic here.
Accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards again. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
So when do you want me to find a meet? I'm looking just for happiness in life.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Genuine. What? No, he cannot do that. He cannot be a house husband. Yeah, I like danger.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
No. I want some people to think my man is attractive.
Yeah. Play caller to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends.
He shouldn't be. He should be staying on the court.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
He's gonna look. Because he's a man. That doesn't mean act on it. He better not be like it.
They'll send a receiver in motion
he can
left.
He's
a run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. is 2nd and 3.
Somebody's making
Duh.
Shaq is disrespectful to English girl. He's trying to lick her hand.
They're going to post it, probably.
Hold on. They're going to post that picture because there's 3 ways to manipulate the mind. What you read, what you hear, what you see. And by that right there, Shaq is being disrespectful. Playmaker drop Shaq. Disrespectful.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A confident man.
Pretty decent game.
A man that's bringing me anything on social media is not my man.
Line of scrimmage, the 15.
Don't be sending me screenshots talking about something. When you know something is not real, then you know it's not real. Yeah.
Here's Pacheco heading right.
Yeah, I did see you on the internet.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Right. What? You got a twin? I thought you got a twin.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose, you got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Mahomes firing complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
You're right.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
I'm not physically seeing somebody.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That understands you.
DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
So you're outside.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
What about honesty and trust?
No, you don't want to mention your honesty and trust. You don't.
What? Why not?
Would you like to go through a scenario?
Up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
What you doing?
Going to run with Madison again. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Why would you even say
7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Is that what you're really doing?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
They're going to look. Don't tell me that I ain't looking.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Christian, I know you're not agreeing with this man.
Here's A.J. Cole, the punt for the Raiders.
Christian.
Y'all always say, man, we want you to be honest. That was honest. I'm looking at this girl. She's beautiful, but I might get the number.
We get the number to do what?
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on the first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run to a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they're able to get this this one across the 35. 75 yards rushing for now on just 6 carries to this point.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And when he makes takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5.
I do want you to be honest.
In motion right comes Gordon. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
That mic shouldn't even come out your mouth.
On 3rd down, Steele.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, Dave.
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down.
Why does that not happen?
I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
From the 29,
this segment, more or less, is presented by Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy app.
Mahomes
College
now to
basketball is
throw.
back.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
What?
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
Yes,
We
you
have,
have.
and I think it works a couple of ways for
You
this
came to
team.
my game when we
Because
played
number
Colorado
one, you throw the
in
short game
Vegas.
until they stop
And
it.
you came
If
to
they're
my
not going
game
to stop, you
when
keep
I
throwing it.
got a
Occasionally, you break the
2020.
tackle and
Last
turn
time
into a
back
bigger
there.
game.
You came.
Also, if they start to creep up, start to
What more
pressure
do you want to
receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots
Prize
downfield.
Picks, America's #1
13 yards
fantasy app.
as they've got
College
the
basketball
connection
is back.
working. His second catch in a row, first down.
What? What more would you want to see in college basketball?
Now here's Mahomes.
Yeah, you have.
Steps away to his left.
Yes, you have.
And time for
You came to my game when we played Colorado in Vegas. And you came to my game when I got 2020. Last time back there. You came.
Up 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all.
You
They
watched
did a really
Neon this
nice
year.
job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. Drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by Myers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
I never tried them before.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter play. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Making business moves, me signing a Reebok.
Now back to throw.
Right. Get emotional.
Sack back at the 16-yard line.
They gonna say you like men now.
4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Making business moves.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The ball back to the Chiefs and Isaiah Pacheco. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just take the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yes, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Signing with Reebok.
What you're hoping for when you're running drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he gets the steam going.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They go play action. Now Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Nike, I want my own shoe. Nope.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. A handoff now for Pacheco. Muscles by at the 25. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I used to wear shoes that had a themes on. They were so bad.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's all my parents were for. Now I have to beat people up. So it kind of took me back to that. So I called everybody like I'm going to start my own brand. That was in 95. And since 95,
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I gave a kid a pair of shoes and started playing. He almost made me cry. So I'm putting on his own shoes. They have nothing.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extremely excited to been amazing.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive defense when they can. Most of them wanted it with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
So just being able to see how you guys appreciate me and love me. It means the world to me to have you guys full support and confidence. I am so proud to be a part of this. The basketball legends like Shaq and AI. Becoming only the second female basketball player after the great Rebecca Lobo to have a signature shoe with Reebok. So I'm super excited.
Countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're
so
starting
stay
to move
tuned
the ball.
because we have so many plans, and one day this could be Shaquille.
Start to put together some drives.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Bowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given him much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Reese's. Shout out to Reese's.
Here's Madison running on first down.
And Janine.
Passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. And it will surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he'll be
Alright, so we answered some of the questions that they were given. What's some business advice that you would have for
picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for first and goal.
Madison will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1 yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Yeah, I think he's
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Moving to Miami. No, I'm still
and
going to Miami.
He stopped right
you were telling me
where
not
he
to buy a
if he had
house.
simply gone down to a
That's
knee
what
at the
you're telling
25.
me. No, you're not going to play. I'm playing there. You know I'm playing there. And I'm right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People got mad because I said I wasn't buying a house
next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Mahomes.
Do you mentor anybody in the NBA? Like, have you?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
It's hard to mentor somebody that's making more money than you.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right.
Yeah,
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. He juked him, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 124 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Shot ain't gonna be Steph Curry. Your shot is your shot. Your shot got you a women's national championship.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
For being rookie of the year, which I think you would have won if you didn't get hurt. So focus on what people are saying. That's your shot.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Is there a woman that is sports or a woman in your life that you would want to give your flowers to?
Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Don't strike it from the 10, Christian.
We ain't striking it.
Don't. Every time you just lower like that to where it gives you a
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
I'm not imagining.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Okay, all right.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Josh Gordon, as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished. Scored right before the half ended.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
No, we don't care what the guys
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 4. That would complete to Trey Tucker. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another amazing episode. I appreciate you so much. Make sure
A double team and it's intercepted.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Once we get to 100K subscribers, write a fan out. I don't follow nobody out. Never found anybody out in my life, but we're going to write a fan out and have them on the podcast. So stay tuned. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Come on.
Let me finish. Listen, because when you walk in a place with a person, you want them to go, who is that? I'm not saying Christian's a woman, but I'm sure.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
You walking with this pretty right here, they can be like, oh my
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports halftime report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, we're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start coming back, they've got to start putting more pressure on their defense, start cutting into this deficit.
Didn't even know what I was doing. My favorite West Indian. I sure didn't know.
On second down, this is Madison. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Runners were to bring him in the first half. He was able to find some room there. He's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Oh, back on the strip.
They'll set up a throw.
We worked it. I understand. We started tight. But it was cool, though, man. Good job, man. Congratulations, brother. Listen, it is beyond an honor to have three men here.
Without a catch in the first half,
You know,
he's
so
got
funny.
one
You always
here. He
hear
also picks up a first down.
some of our cohorts that, black people don't work together in Hollywood. I don't know what that is. Because I've never called you. I've never called you. Or give me a quick note. So I appreciate that you guys are here tonight. Like, but niggas
That's a really nice job by just picking up the run blitz and detecting it, blocking it, and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
We definitely had to be in the clubs together. I always think about PBL. We heard of each other, and then we saw each other in the air every single day. When he was like this was
14 yards is the pickup there to
early night,
so first and 10 now from the 30.
Everybody flying Southwest.
They'll look to throw.
Trying not to be in the backward seats when they had private seats up there. And this was before business flex. You just had to get on. You got on. Matter of fact, it was a good gunshot. And then you get on.
Marches a 27-yard pickup.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter. Get it to your guy in space. He's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in first and goal.
But I remember those
that is a
right there.
7-yard loss. Second down now.
Like somebody else had mentioned him to me, and so we knew of each other. So wait, let's just figure out where were you guys exactly in your careers? You're headlining clubs before you guys all met, or you guys? No, we're like, well, there was really no.
Scrimmage and taken
For a long time, you couldn't work anywhere.
Calling no gain on
And
the
Steve
run there.
provided
Now
a
looking at a third down.
I'll never forget this. It was by the Redbird Mall. Tell everybody what Cuckoo Rays is.
Think about running the ball
Been
here.
Dallas.
Not
South
even a
Dallas,
thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
So it wasn't that many
Defensive
places
guys
that
are
black
probably
people
expressing
work, but he
themselves
had
to them as
Let's
well.
go Cuckoo Rays. And I'll never forget.
Hunter Renfro.
I'm American. My dude used to write there. They got me a writer. The wages had a writer. She was bright. She was bright. She was
That's
like.
the score you felt they
And I
had to have
remember
here in the third
I was
quarter
playing
to get
with
back
Ray
in
because
this
it's the only
game.
place that black
And you know that
people
there's
get
an
money
emphasis on their side. Hey, we
were
know
no comedy
this.
clubs.
We know where we
They were
are.
really
But
accepting of black
sometimes that binds you up so
But
much
he had
if you
this
try
joint.
too hard, you don't
And I
get the
remember I was
score.
on stage. I remember you
Perfect
came in.
combination of urgency
And we did till like almost 6 o'clock in the morning. We were on stage till 6 o'clock in the morning. Nobody would leave. It was 6 o'clock when we started the night. Is it on tape somewhere?
On as the Raider kickoff
It was
unit
recorded
now,
like
they will
that
send
back
this
then.
one away.
No. We didn't really know who was going to
Here's
be.
Nicole Hardman taking it about the 1.
We didn't really know who was going to be doing it.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice
It's
work
kind of
on
like
the return.
the beginning of the Kings. I mean, really, that night, we didn't know it, but it was a prelude to what
The
we were
Chiefs
going to do
offense
eventually,
about set
because
to
I
begin
was
this
at the
drive.
club. And like
Maybe some
DL
renewed
said, I was
pressure
the
on this
first one
unit
that was
following
paying
the touchdown a
black
moment ago. It's back to a one-score
them to
game.
make money like
Because of
I
that
wanted
pressure,
to make money.
because it's
So
now a
for you
one-score
to come to
game,
my club and
they
make
know this is where you need to
$1,500 for the
slow the
weekend, that's what
momentum
I'm paying.
change.
That
Because
was unheard of
otherwise,
in
that could
89.
overrun your
You
team.
don't get that
You
kind
got
of
to be
money,
careful
man.
right here.
You got to
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Lord have mercy. I knew this was just going to do for
On
my
first down,
family.
they go back to Pacheco. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I never
Brings up
seen
second
it.
down.
They playing to like I don't know.
Now it's second and 10.
It was such a different thing because I'd never seen. I was like, this is all mine. Like
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He ran it like a pro. You got your bread.
And that's caught
And I was like,
inside
maybe
the
I
30.
could work cash.
And he goes down,
Went to
but
the
not
chair.
before getting this inside the 25. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magical elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
I was like, Steve. And I remember you gave me a bonus. And I like, he said, yeah, man, we did well. And
So this notion that you referred to earlier, that black people don't work together,
action fake.
is a fairly new notion, and I think it's an incarnation of what we all as a society.
So the completion good for just 3. It'll be second down.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
If those are the cases, if I can learn and live, then how the fuck are we bad for each other? I'm gonna say this. So what DL just said.
And again, it's Mahomes.
So what earlier it was
Buying time to his left.
He said whenever the
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Drops it for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Just sitting there so inside of there, all the keys. Let DL handle it.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in his third quarter.
That's an important drill, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Look at here, that there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
But you know, man, in the beginning, what happened was we did comedy the way it was supposed to go. Our objective on stage was to make you laugh. It wasn't to shock you.
Now go to the ground
We went out there to make you laugh as hard as we
I would
could.
anticipate the
And we
defense making
depended
some
on each
changes,
other
but I
to
wouldn't
get that
necessarily
job
just
done, man.
absolutely
Like
go in the
we
opposite
stuck our
direction.
time
They're doing so
on
well
the
throwing
Kings
the
for the
ball.
most of the
I
first year.
wouldn't change it up.
Well, he tried to fit it
What
on
is
the
that
slant,
first
and
year?
it's intercepted.
The first study we
The return will stop right around the 25.
two of you
Well, he
guys.
had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't pulled between zone and man. Sometimes he's fooled by the type of zone that he sees.
Anybody knows you go in an arena
Those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers.
You got 16,000 people out there, you go first. Like you got a job to do.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City
set it
first.
up great, and so, but then I remember like Walter, he did like a couple of things with
Again,
just
it's Pacheco.
with just Stephen Bernie.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Right. And
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Okay, 98. Like I got a post.
Second down and
It's just
3.
three of
Ball
us.
on the
I got
7.
a poster somewhere, or maybe it's a picture, or maybe it's just in my mind. I never saw that.
And he takes this
I have
into
a
the end
deal
zone
sitting
for
on
a
this
Chiefs
chain
touchdown.
over there, boy.
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
I'm
And the
telling you,
Chiefs
it's
take
crazy.
the
Am I part of it or
interception
am I
on
got a team?
defense and
You got
convert
team,
it
but
into
that's
6
but
points.
still, I open. You love it. Okay,
And maybe that's the magic
about
touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. One carry,
After
one
Bernie
touchdown.
passed, there was no discussion.
Extra
of
point by Butker
replacing
is
Bernie.
on target. And
There was
that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead
we
moves to
never had-
17.
There was never discussion of anybody except us. We were the only Kings ever. Even from the conception
Now
of
after the
Kings,
touchdown,
where are
here's
these other
Butker
people
on to
who were
kick it
talking about
away.
I could have been a king? Hold up, dog. Who were you in '98? Nobody
And this
knew
will
you.
not be
And
returned.
then when
It's out of
Bernie
the back of the
passed,
end zone
we
for
never
a
had
touchback.
one discussion
Here's
about
Las Vegas
replacing
ready to
Bernie
take
back
the
with
field.
another king.
I
I
kind
don't
of
even
feel
know where
like
that
they've
came
reached a
People would say
do-or-die
that.
point in
People
this
would
game,
always
Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start with it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
That kind of unity, you
Picked up
just
by Nick
it's
Bolton.
like you can't.
And a return will stop right around the 25.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
I remember having a joke. This is something that nobody knows. I remember before we did shot the movie because we didn't know
On
what shot the
first
movie.
and 10,
I shot a
here's
special
Pacheco.
6 weeks before
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And I was telling saying Steve Burnham like that. I don't know
what you just saw.
And I remember him
That's what I
sitting in
call
the
playing
room
the piano for a defensive line.
Imagine
The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage.
Have to write
How about
30
the way he
minutes
just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man. It's Hopkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's different to write it to somebody and then they get to work it out.
This
But you're talking about writing it and being armed in that too, though.
Hey, man, because let me tell you something. The first night of the
They'll drop to throw.
this was in Charlotte.
Right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
My mother had died.
Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
December 21st.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling the pain right now because he was absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
I didn't think I was going to make
Extra
it.
point by
5 days later,
on target,
we
and
get
the lead is now 24.
I don't know it, but I'm doing my set. I'm pulling out my best set, which happens to have aired 5 days ago, and everybody saw it. So now I'm out there, and they just looking at me.
And
We
this will
heard
be
that.
a touchback as
Tell
that
another joke.
sails
So
over the
the
end
next
line.
day, this comedian on the radio asked him, whatever his name was, he just annihilated me. I'm on the
That's
way
a
to the
game that they
airport.
would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
The opening night
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
DL came, the same thing happened to D.
But you know what you did to me?
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Myers.
Wow. And to do
Even
this,
against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on it, he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
So when people tell me about these things, that we're not unified, or we're here, when I hear people have these conversations about, man, I know that
They're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard
That's crazy,
line.
man, because we work together.
And it's enough
Hey,
for
man, let me
Las
tell you
Vegas
something,
first
man.
down.
We had a togetherness that I ain't seen since. Because we was committed to making this money. And we was
Here's a
committed
play
to each other
fake as they
looking
set up the
good.
throw.
Like, we all had jokes
and he's
with the
taken
same
down.
premise. You know, let
Chris
people kill me with
Jones
jokes.
picks
and
up
stuff.
his second
Premises,
sack of
y'all
the
don't do
afternoon.
premises. So
What a
we
nice
would hear
read
each other
played by
say,
the
we
defensive
might go,
tackle.
hey, man,
Never
you
bought
doing
the
that
play
tonight?
action fake, went right
Because
to
I'm
the
going to do mine.
quarterback and
All
put
right,
him
go
on the
ahead.
ground.
I'm going to skip. You do yours tomorrow night. I'll do this one tonight. I'm going to do a joke about parking lots. You do your parking lot joke tomorrow. And we work like that.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
That whatever they're saying is not true, because when I had the late night talk show vibe, which was next door to the Steve Hartman show,
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
writers,
And that's going
it
to
would
be
be nice
caught for a
where
Raider
we didn't have a guest.
Jacoby Myers,
Go see the Steve
33 yards.
and he was not going to go and come back and he's doing skits, whatever. So let's make up stuff. So I don't know if we're talking about when they say black people don't work together.
Touchdowns do have to be
It's always
confirmed by the
insulting.
replay
And
official.
the thing that I find insulting, I'm not mad at somebody who has
Taking a peek at whether or not
I
those
am
feet were in
mad at
bounds,
somebody
and
who
obviously a
accepted
big call here
that
in the
his
end zone.
experience is
And not
indicative
just
of
the
the way
feet.
stuff goes.
How about the
Well,
hands?
like
How's
sitting
the
on a
ball
couch
possessed while
is
the
not,
feet are
doesn't mean
hopefully
we had a club, we
getting
had a
down in bounds?
courthouse.
That's what they're trying to look at
Everybody
to
likes
see
a
if the
club.
ball comes together.
When the last time somebody told you about club? But this idea that you can assault somebody else's entire career because of your individual experience with it. And the nation will go, well, that must be true.
After the video review, so they had it right.
Because two things we love. We love each other, and we love this art form.
And he's got it for the two-point
I met Steve because I heard about him. I remember seeing him as a fan. And you would hear it was
that's for sure, but that
like
makes it a two-score game.
Bigfoot.
Now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And
he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
That's how I met him.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to get touchdown a moment ago as they started the first and 10.
10 hours to Dallas, we expecting to get this money, and had drove down there, and then Steve was doing this. He was on the radio doing Ray. Yeah, of course, I had heard about him from another comic. I get down there to do the White Club. It's another black headliner. They tell me we both can't do the same show. Of course, everyone knows.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
But in theory, though, it was one of these things. I go by his club, and, I was stuck, man. I mean, I was supposed to make, I got $150, $120. I got to stay with a girl. I took her to Applebee's, and that was new. That was big time. Don't judge.
It was never good.
Come on, Applebee's. First came out, man. Come on, man. That was big time.
Hopkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I was like,
so there's a first and 10 at the 38.
That was my move. But then I was supposed to make 300.
Right? And they canceled it off.
So I go by Steve. Go by, it just so happens that the headliner is bombing, like this dude. And the person I saw was, I seen it maybe a month before. Who was it? Funny Rick Scott.
Yeah. Oh,
I never saw my light, dog. Like I saw him in Atlanta. I was like, dog, this dude funny as hell. But he wasn't fucking in that was at the night.
So he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Do something with this crowd.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
I'm going to let you go on stage and I'm going to figure it out.
You're watching the NFL.
You never wins nobody better than the time.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. In motion, the tight end Kelsey. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Eventually started doing good, but I was working, so he kept throwing me up as a surprise at the end of the night.
And he's got this down to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
For somebody to see you and go, I see you. Like, it was dope. So, but basically, that was one of those things that we really became really tight friends from there. For us, man, we not a monolith. The thing about Black Club, we just put in a category that we kind of all the same. And what we love about it, for me, the business, that everybody's different. So even though we might hit premises and things that are culturally the same, like, we not the same. Like, so, dog, like, you approach a joke, literally somebody joke, that's one thing. But if you say it a premise, bro, like that, nobody else gets it. Like, that's too much to do. And I'm like, I'm never in it for that. Like, I love
able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
See everybody win. I like different styles. I like people that get off. Like, none of that is for me. So I just can't even buy into the energy. So that was the whole thing. Like, when that shit came to me, which is the first time I ever had social media. I never had social media.
I've never heard, this made me so happy. I've never heard anybody say anything bad I said. Ever.
Here's Mahomes.
I told Sam when I never.
Secured by Gordon.
People was like, why you ain't bad?
This way he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
One time, and I had to go and pretend like I got somebody else to say bad.
Yet another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield and get a couple of so long. So maybe they want to go to zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end off and ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
I did it.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Sacrifice a goal. Found a virgin. I was so, but
Mahomes going to change things
he
up.
has such a pristine reputation. I've never heard anybody say anything about it. Steve and me, we've done a lot of shit that he doesn't.
He'll look to throw.
I mean, so it's not where we stand apart. I understand.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
I'm out of here.
Mahomes finding the talented DeAndre Hopkins. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seems like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanting to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
When it was a lot of Lions out there. I'm talking about everybody had a cold set. Right. No, you can't go out there. It's Joe Torre. It's J. Anthony Brown. It's Carter. It's gorillas out here. Jamie was Jamie Foxx.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And now you next. The 2 most fearful words in comedy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, Parker, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
I don't know when did Def Jam start? It was the first year. It was the first year, but the second taping they shot it in 2 different things. And but Bernie came, he came and took the lunch. Went out to New York, went to lunch. Talking, I say that like it was really dope place. Like
these guys are not giving up anything.
I always say like he took me to lunch, and it sounds like we were at.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
But he just explained to me like not to be scared of New York, which is in your mind. The first time you go to New York, it's just a place that intimidates you as another comedian. And so that's when he did the Ice Skating show, which became legendary. But it was one of these things where he had that kind of energy.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, they won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
He's got his old things on there. He mentioned it in the special team.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give him back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Have you ever seen somebody who has a lazy eye?
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Line up to the way he saw things. And I had never seen anything like it. And the thing I lament the most,
and I remember touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let me look. Can you Google lament? Yes. See, all y'all niggas got it. But English can read the books that y'all get assigned.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
Bernie told me he was sick.
This game has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some points they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though,
then
They were
everybody
just
went back
out
to work.
personnel. They were going up against a team
But I
that's
think
playing at an elite
that
level.
the thing
It's complete.
Bernie reminds me
And they'll get it
of
up
kind of
just
like
short of the
in an off way,
45
like
at the
Mahomes, how they get to
44.
lead the
Give them
promised land,
12
but they never
yards
really
that
get to
time,
get
and
it. They
Las
got
Vegas
enough of it.
first.
Like he got a show, like but just right when it started to really percolate, it was over.
Now a shotgun snap as
And
they'll
that
look to
was
throw.
seeing, like, David
Looking
Arnold
outside, and he's got him in.
where
That's
like
Bowers.
he's chilling on his area, he had a rough area. So we had always seen these kinds of things.
So
But it
now
seems
first and
so
10 in Chiefs
unfair.
territory
And I remember
at the 44-yard line.
This Ricky Harris and
They'll stick with the passing
Robin
game
Harris
as he
and
looks to
Bernie
throw.
and David Arnold, that all
He finds his
the
man
sentiment I had when they
complete. It's
all
Bowers.
asked was,
And he'll go
this
out of
seems so
bounds after
patently
taking it a
unfair
little
because the
further
world is
down
finally going to
inside
get a
the
chance.
40.
Right.
This
We always
second
saw.
and 4.
See, and the thing for me was with Bernie was a special dude.
Again,
man.
he'll
So,
drop
you
the
know,
throw.
when I hear
That's
stuff
caught
about
by
us,
Tucker.
I hear stuff about
And he'll be
the
brought
dissension.
down with a
I
first
don't
down
really
as the
know what they
tackle's
talk
made at the
about.
Chiefs'
Because the
26.
thing about Bernie was
12
a
yards
man's
there as
man.
they move the chains.
So when somebody say, they treated Bernie like
Look to
shit,
throw
that
again.
was impossible.
Quickly a slant to Renfro.
Bro, that
This
was
will leave him a yard
impossible.
short.
This dude right
Nice
here
pickup of 9
was
yards on
Chicago
first down.
South Side to
Nothing
his
fancy on
core and
first down,
blood.
but a very
You
consistent
mistreat
type
this
of
dude
a
right
play.
here.
Hit that
You know the
slant.
problem you
A lot of
gonna
people
have
call it an extension of the
instantly.
running game,
And he had his
and it
boy,
can
the boy,
be if
the
that
dude
pass
they
is
need to
complete.
interview for
Because
Bernie
even a
Mac
guy
is
to
Chuck
run like
Gainer.
that,
Because
you
Chuck
often can get
Gainer
some
was
big
with him
yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
And we just worked and worked and
First
worked.
and
And
10
Bernie
at
would
the
go on
11.
stage, and we'd all pull up a chair backstage where the monitors
Running
were
from the
to
gun,
watch
it's a
Bernie.
duel.
Because we used to call it, let's go
And
see
able
the
to
train
get him
wreck.
inside the
Because
5
Bernie
here,
never
just
did the
inside
same
the 5,
shit
about the
twice.
4.
He was going to do something.
A
Like he would
solid
do
run
stuff
on
like
first
he
down,
would
gain
make
of
the
7,
ministers
leaves him with a
stand up.
second and 3.
All
No
the
matter how
ministers
they
in the
phrase
crowd,
it,
they'd stand
staying
up
on
and then he
schedule,
go,
staying
turn
ahead
to
of the
your
sticks,
neighbor,
whatever you
tell
want
him
to
you love
call
him,
it.
the whole hand,
7 yards on
turn on,
first
speak to
down,
him,
that
total
fits the bill.
stranger, tell him, repeat after me.
On
The
the
Lord will hit
handoff,
his
it's
shit.
Madison.
Stop making us do this
And he'll be
again.
stopped about a yard shy of the goal line
Bernie
after a
got
pickup
past
of
it,
about
and
3.
Bernie didn't care, man.
So a
And
decent
we would sit
deficit
there
at
and go,
this stage in the second half.
and he
4
would
down
have the rest of
territory.
the
No
kings
doubt
with
about
their
it. There's
mouth
not a
hanging over
chance that he
backstage
hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard run. Done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The first time I ever got a manicure and a pedicure was with Bernie. Because I didn't know
Gotta
people
try
did
it here.
that.
He's
Like,
back
I
to
didn't do
throw.
this.
And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown
But the
Raiders.
thing I thought was the most beautiful about
A
him
great play
is he
there.
never thought
His second
that people
touchdown
would
of the
accept him.
afternoon.
So he was
And the
determined to
Raiders
be
get a small
quintessentially him.
measure of revenge as they cut
He was
into
going
this
to be who he
fourth-quarter
was.
deficit.
Because it's like Kareem,
Extra
and I
point
said
by
this in the show, it's like Kareem in the sky, man. So when I hear people, like I have said on the outside and heard any number of people say all of these things
The
that I
Chiefs
know
will
not
use
to
the
be true. Now, I
first of
can't
their
tell you what your
timeouts.
experience
That'll
with these
leave them
men
with 2 remaining.
or what your idea of them are.
So still
But I know
lots of work
these
left to
are
do,
men
but here
I've
comes the
always
onside
enjoyed the
kick.
company of
And the
men
Chiefs
who
are
were
going to
men
make the recovery.
and who
They're
held,
down big
who
here
had
in the
regard
fourth. They had
and
to try the
esteem.
onside kick. Can't fault them for the
We grew
effort
up
at
with
least.
men
No, you
who
can't
were
at
willing to
all,
do
and if
anything
nothing
they had
else,
to do
now
to
you
take care of their
put
family.
something that you're trying to
The coal
practice,
miner
right,
son,
that you've worked on
boxer,
into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed to get in sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do
men
it.
like that.
Yeah, this game
And so when I hear people cavalierly saying shit that they say,
Direction there.
it's
Brings up
insulting
second down. On
to
this
the
day,
nation
the ground
people
has
come
been
from.
his, but at least on that
It's like
individual
you
play,
would
we
do
just saw the
anything.
defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they
Well,
finally
yeah,
got one, and that's a
they'll
win
talk
for
about
them,
it.
but all game long,
It's times
he's
I
in the
needed
holes,
money,
and
they
they've
gave
been
it to me.
huge
Nobody
for
said
them.
anything about it.
Kind of like a baseball hitter.
There was times I didn't encourage, nobody said anything about it, just did it. So when I hear these, I did, but now.
Credit him with his sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here.
Yeah, you do in a big way. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Dancing to his left.
Man, you know. Now I'm talking about guessing about her. Yeah, well, this has been 2 hours.
Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As he should be able to put him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whipped on it. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So out come the Raiders. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, it's still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be corralled right around the 34.
It's not a like, oh, no,
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Guys, you know what's yours. You know where it belongs.
On the delay, this is Abdullah. So if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here's 2nd and 10. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Back to throw here. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Touchdown! Rashee Rice from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders heading out to take over. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
A dump off for Abdullah. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete into the hands of Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Third and 8. They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he stopped immediately there. Malcolm Kuntz there on the tackle. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.